de Lorica is a municipality of the department of Córdoba, founded in 1740 and located in the lowest area of the Sinú River. Has a population of around 128,000 inhabitants in its rural and urban areas, and has an area of 1,033 square kilometers. This beautiful municipality has been affected by the phenomenon of La Niña during this year, which is a climatic phenomenon that is part of a natural cycle of the climate and consists of a phase of drought called El Niño and a phase of rain called La Niña. This phenomenon has brought constant rains causing serious damage, such as raising the level of the Sinú River, causing floods, overflow of the drainage channels, impossibility of access to the roads of the municipality, and large economic losses to farmers and the area. The constant rains have caused damage in the urban part and in the rural part of Lorica. In the urban part, many neighborhoods have limited access routes to them, so they have had to use other alternatives to be able to mobilize, such as the use of sandbags on the ground. In some cases, the water reaches the ankles. In others, the water gets into the houses, causing material damage to those affected.
In the sector Cascajal, the office of the National Registry is flooded and are not currently providing the service. Water has caused algae and plants to grow on the platform. It is also evident that there are fish growing in the stagnant water. In addition, people living in that area had to use sandbags to gain access to their homes. The fire station of Lorica is operating with small floods in its installations, and the neighborhood Santa Teresita is next to the fire station and is also flooded by the overflow of the Sinú River, which crosses to the side of the neighborhood. The neighborhood San Vicente is largely flooded. In the public market, which is located next to the Sinú River, you can see the farms that are on the other side of the river and are currently flooded. The farms are inaccessible by the phenomenon of La Niña. In the rural part, on the road that connects Lorica with Cerete, from the middle of the route, you can see large farms and houses that are located along the side of the road that are flooded. One in particular is flooded in its entirety, leaving loss of vehicles and a dwelling. Other large farms have totally flooded and trace ways. In much of the way, you can see flooded trees in what appears to be a swamp. In Lorica corregimientos and sidewalks, the access roads are also flooded, which has caused water to stagnate and the proliferation of disease and insects that are affecting the population. The municipality of Lorica and the national government have set themselves the task of helping in large part the rural and the urban population that has been affected by censuses to measure the number of people affected, a total of 6,200 people affected, health brigades to the population that present flood disease, pruning the plants that grow in the pipes that avoid the water drainage, humanitarian aid such as food and medicines have been distributed to the most affected populations. The government has crop credits owned by the farmers affected has been reduced. Most of the water that has invaded the urban and the rural area has been drained by electric water pumps.
In rather than the Netherlands, a barrier system was created called the Midland Barrier, which is a protection against cyclonic days, which are flows caused by the low atmospheric pressure causing the wind to increase normal sea level. This barrier is part of a mega flood prevention project called Delta Plan.